Hello everyone and welcome to the Creative Urge. My name is Austin and I am so excited to be here with you today. In this video, I'll be accomplishing this gorgeous look. I think it's gorgeous. So if you don't, I'm sorry, haters hate. I'll be doing a little bit of a hooded eye tutorial for you, and I'll also be doing a product try on of some products that I've been accumulating over the past few months. Some of them are newer, some of them are older, some of them are tried and true. So I'm gonna tell you the truth about them. I'm gonna give you the real tea, all the things they don't want you to know. So if you're interested in that, then let's get started. As you can see, I already have some fake eyelashes on. This is the first time I've done fake eyelashes on this channel. So I know what some people are thinking. What? You put eyelashes on before anything? Yes, I am very messy with eyeshadow glue, so I really like to make sure that I put them on first. And you know what? They weren't too bad. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are super popular among people, and I definitely can see why. They're enough to give you a little bit of a lift without being too over dramatic. I really like these, especially for hooded eyes, because you're gonna be able to see the eyeshadow. The first step that we're gonna do is eyeshadow. I'm a big proponent for doing eyeshadow first, so that way you can clean up all the fallout. I got a new palette. This is the Melt Impulsive palette. This was on sale for $25. There's a lot of mixed reviews about this palette. This has been out for a while. This is nothing new, but I saw the $25 mark and I'm like, I have to try it. So we'll see how it goes. Here is the color story with this one. Really, really pretty. A lot of people gave it criticism because they said they didn't quite understand the color story, but I think it's quite beautiful. Before we get into the eye look, I am going to put concealer all over my eyelids as a nice base. I have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. People swear by this concealer. I think the component is pretty nice. It's pretty weighty, hefty for a drugstore item. I think it's like $6. I have the color Sand. Let's see if this is any good. Oh wow, this is a huge dofa applicator. Reminds me of the Shape Tape. The applicator is definitely hard. I don't really like how hard the applicator is. I wish it was a little bit more flexible. It's pretty big and I got a lot on there. So let's blend this out. It's definitely covering my eye. I would definitely say this is a pretty full coverage formula. I didn't put that much on. Wow, that looks virtually white on camera. We're just gonna roll with it. So we're gonna take the Melt palette. This is very heavy. A lot of people were very upset that this palette was so heavy. They're like, why is it so heavy? I personally love heavy packaging. So here we go. Why do my eyelashes look wonky? Do they look wonky in the camera? Whatever, this is my first time. Now that we're a little bit forward, I'm actually gonna start in the outer corner and just taking a Wet n Wild fluffy brush, I'm gonna take Boss Lady and I'm just gonna stamp it into this outer corner. Just stamp this right on the eye and get it right into the crease. So with hooded eyes, I really like to bring the color up into the crease and blend it out. Pretty. Taking another brush, I think we're gonna go right into that red shade for the center. Go Getter. It's the fiery red in the palette. This is Go Getter right here. This is Boss Lady, that really deep color there. Wow, I'm doing really bad job at doing things in order. Here we are. I'm just gonna stack this right next to the purple kind of in the center. Also blending this up into the crease a little bit. Ooh, I love how these colors are blending together. I like doing a solid color from the lid all the way up to the crease. I know that in my previous videos, I put a shimmer on the eye and just blended things in the crease. You can do that too with hooded eyes, but I actually think I like this much better and it'll actually get your eyeshadow done in like half the time. I think next we're gonna go into Poppin' Bottles. I think that's gonna blend really beautifully. So I'm gonna take just another brush here. This one's gonna be a flat brush. This is from e.l.f. This is the eyeshadow brush. Guys, I use the same brushes in every video. So if you just get the same brushes, you're gonna be good to go. And I'm just wetting that to pick up the shimmer. Ooh, it's got like a green reflex to it. And we're just gonna put this right on the inner third of the eye and into the crease. And I'm bringing it kind of on the inner corner too. See how I'm just doing that? And when I look back, it's really lovely. I'm gonna go into 2012. This is the yellow mustard shade in the palette. And we're just gonna place that in between Poppin' Bottles and Go Getter. Ooh, yes. See how there's more of a gradient now that I added a little bit of that yellow? I love these colors. I'm tired of seeing the same things done, and I think that's something that Melt does very well. They're not afraid to try something new. As you can see, I just buffed and blended and buffed and blended, but yeah guys, hooded eyes, just color, 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 color. It's that simple. So now I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do this other eye really quick and we'll be right back. And we're back. So with the palette, I think at the price point for $25, it's pretty good. Definitely that dark purple shade was a bit patchy, but I think if you just pat and blend, you're gonna be okay. But the pigmentation for the 4 shades I used is pretty great. If Melt has a sale on this palette again, I definitely recommend getting it, but I would not pay full price for it. It's nice, but my Zodiac palette that I've talked about before in the past, that's $27, and they're just as good, if not better than this. Plus you got all the bake shimmers. Let's move on to the next step. I'm not using a new foundation, but I am using a new primer. This is the Benefit Professional. This is not a new product, but it is new to me. Oh yes, very silky. Oh, it has a scent to it. It's kind of like a mild florally scent. I'm not actually thrilled with that because I prefer no fragrance at all. I think fragrance and products just can irritate you more, but this is going on very smoothly. A little goes a long way. Ugh, that smell is awful. If you don't like the smell, it's pretty overpowering. I definitely think it's nice, you know, I think the texture is really lovely. So now, foundation. I'm not going to show you the foundation that I'm using today. It's by L'Oreal. I'll list it in my description box, but I'm really trying to find brands that support the social justice causes that I believe in, and L'Oreal is one of those brands that's kind of been up and down with this. They basically fired somebody 3 years ago that was against white supremacists, so they fired this person and they haven't dealt with it until now. And then they also have skin bleaching products. It's often regarded to have lighter skin is more beautiful and more desirable, so people will bleach their skin to get that effect, and L'Oreal does sell some of those products. I don't know where I stand on L'Oreal right now. You can only do the research that you have, and you can only do the best that you can do. We're all a work in progress, myself included, so I don't know what my relationship with L'Oreal is gonna be like, but this is the only foundation that I have, so I'm gonna use it. But I think if I run out, I'm gonna go get the Juvia's Play Sticks because they are a Black-owned brand, and their products are really fabulous for the price point. I do like these foundations a lot, but like I said, guys, I just don't want to give it the time and space. There's some really great foundations out there that come from brands. They have their finger on the pulse of culture, and that's where I want to be. These are multi-million-dollar brands, so they have a lot of power and a lot of influence, and we need to know what they're doing with that money. Okay, so now that my face looks like a complete ghost, we're gonna set things. I got the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Bare Light. Okay, so I'm gonna open this. People love this powder. I actually watched Taylor Wynn. She recommends this. She has acne prone skin, textured skin, and she says that loose powders don't really work for her, but she swears by the Fit Me. This Fit Me seal though, there's like a, oh wait, doing this wrong. I was about to talk tons of crap. Oh, nice. Okay, and it doesn't make a complete mess and sift everywhere when you open it. All right, so let's put this powder in here. I'm gonna really cake this on and we're gonna see how finely milled it is. Taylor was saying to pack it in. She uses a packing brush, but we're gonna use this today and see if it works. Okay, so here we are, powdered and cute. I guess I'm gonna bronze my face now. I don't have a new bronzer to try. Okay, and I like to go up the sides here, like kind of this line here, right under that cheekbone, because it's gonna make you pop, girl. Gonna make them stop, girl. Gonna make them drop, girl. And I just put this powder like all over my stinking nose, and then I brighten up the center, and I like going like this, because people like will contour their nose and do this like circle. I don't do that. Just go like that and it's gonna hit all those curves and swerves of your nose. And then I just squeeze my brush and take it on the side. Now that that bronzer is laid down, let's sweep away this powder. Oh my goodness. That is stunning. Look how smooth my skin looks. Oh my gosh, I thought I hated loose powder. This is so smoothing and blurring. Let's go into contour now. In this Anastasia contour kit, I'm gonna go in with this kind of neutrally shade in the top left. Does anybody know if she's done anything for the Black Lives Matter movement or has donated to any causes? I have to do so much more research. I found out some brands that I really like that I want to buy and purchase from. Like I want to try Uma or Uoma, and then there's some indie brands like Colored Rain I want to try. I have a list of brands that are owned by people of color. I think we need to raise people up so that we can shift the economic divide, allow people an equal opportunity to succeed and to put their money where it's worth. Okay, I'm happy with that. I really like how this is coming out. I think we're gonna do the lower lash line now, and I want to try one of these new eyeliners I got. This is the LA Girl Shockwave liner. LA Girl has the best liners. They're like $3, I think, and they're super creamy. They glide on. I love them. So we're gonna go in with the pink one today. Ooh. I got these at Ulta. When Ulta opened, there was like clouds that opened up and I saw angels come down. Let's put the Shockwave liner right in the waterline. I think putting really bold colors that match your eyeshadow in the waterline, especially for hooded eyes, it's a great way to get some extra color in there that maybe sometimes you have a hard time getting on the top. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I knew that these were good, but I've only tried the teal. I haven't tried the other colors, and this is just gorgeous. Look at that. I don't have any eyeshadow on my lower lash line. This is just eyeliner in my freaking waterline. Are you not living? Are you not there? Because I am there. So exciting. This, highly recommend. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna do the lower lash line. Going back into the Melt palette. I think I'm gonna go into Go Getter again. Ugh, Go Getter, give it to me. And I'm really dragging this down. That's another tip for if you have hooded eyes, is to really drag the lower lash line down this way. It's gonna allow you to get way more color there. Smoke it out, baby. I actually think I'm gonna bring a little bit of depth here with that Boss Lady shade. So I'm just kind of patting that close to the lash line, not bringing this too far down, just very close to that lash line. Okay, so now that my eye look is done, I'm just gonna bump just a tiny bit of mascara in it to bring out the black in those lashes. This is from L'Oreal as well. For the sake of this video, I'm using what I'm using. It's a very good mascara, and it's just sad because it's a great product. You just got to do the research and make the best decisions that you can. Sometimes in our bodies, you know, me as a white person, there's been times where I've like said, well, that's not a big deal, or, oh, I don't understand that. Do the research, get to know the issues, and then make your decision. My mascara is on and I am living for this look. What am I gonna do next? I am gonna do blush next because I've decided. So for blush, I don't have any new blushes. I guess we're going into Party, our tried and true. Who's got good blushes from the drugstore? Recommend some blushes to me, guys, down below. And we're just dusting this on. You know what? I'm just gonna bring this around my temple too, just to kind of give me some pink around here because I think it'll look really pretty. And I'm putting tons of blush on. I just want to bring out the pink in this eye look so much. So now we can go into highlight, and this is another new product I have. I tried these in the video with Christine that we did, Makeup with Bean. These are the Cover FX glitter drops. I just think these are so beautiful. This is the shade Aurora. I got this at TJ Maxx for $8.99. The original price of these ain't $8.99, so I'm really about it. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put just tiny dot. Oh, and this is gonna be perfect with this look too. Oh, this is gorgeous. And then on this side, I'm gonna do the same thing. And I bring it back to kind of my temple, but then I also bring it kind of on the bone that's right here around the eye. This will last you a lifetime with how little product you need to get like a good effect. Just kind of putting some on my nose. I love putting highlight on the tip of my nose. Gives you that cute little button nose. The only thing with this formula is it does feel a little oily, if that makes sense. If you have acne prone skin, I'm scared for you, which I do. But the last time I used it, it didn't bother me and I used just enough. I'm just gonna do a little brow action just to deepen things, comb things through. Other side. Look how dark my brows look now, but they don't look unnatural. They look good. according to me. I need lips. I'm gonna go in with this no name brand. This is from TJ Maxx. Is the Ulti Matte by Style Essentials. I don't think anybody makes this. I don't even think you can get it at TJ Maxx anymore. Oh, that looks really pink. And I kind of look like a stripper, and not in a good way. See if this will save it. This is kind of a warm tone gloss from Pixi. This is the Lip Icing in Cake. I think this is so pretty. I don't think it's saving it, guys, but it's making my lips look juicy. Oh my gosh. Let me doctor up these lips some more.
I think what I'm gonna do is go in with Moody from e.l.f. These are the lip blockers from e.l.f. I think this might save me a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's giving me a little bit of warmth. I have the hardest time with lips. Does anybody else have like the hardest time with lips? This is definitely leaning a bit more orange now. I can't win. I'm just gonna dot just like the tiniest bit of pink.
I think we did it. I think that's as good as the lips are gonna get. I'm just gonna put some setting spray on and then we've done it. For setting spray, I have the Urban Decay All Nighter. People swear by this, but I wanna know myself. Wow. Ooh. They say the setting spray keeps your makeup in all night. My boyfriend is a nurse's assistant and he swears by this. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go through a little product rundown and tell you what I think is worth it. LA Girl liner, that pink liner, these approved, so great, glide on easy. It could barely come off with a makeup wipe on my hand. Pigmented, like look at my lower lash line, and the price is right. So yes to these. The wispy lashes that I said in the beginning, I think these are really cute. I think these are especially good for hooded eyes or somebody just getting into eyelashes and you don't want like tons of volume. I think these are really great. The lash glue I used is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. I didn't show this to you in the beginning, but I really like this lash glue. It kind of turns the lash band a little bit of a blue color and it dries transparent. I really like this because you could see where you put the glue. You could see how thick it was. You could see if the whole band was covered. It's holding my lashes really lovely. I don't feel anything on my eyes. So this is fabulous. Cover FX drops, definitely worth it. Even if you paid full price for these will last you for the rest of your life. The Professional. I thought this was really lovely. I thought a little went a long way. I can see why people like this. So if I don't break out tomorrow, then I'll definitely like this one. The Fit Me powder. If you have dry skin, textured skin, I think this powder will work for you. And it comes in so many shades. I struggle with texture, I struggle with dryness, I struggle with all of that. So this powder is making me believe in face powders again. Like I had lost all hope and now I have it back again. The Pixi Gloss, when it went on the lips, it was very creamy, very smooth, so I definitely would recommend their glosses. And the packaging was really nice too. The Urban Decay Setting Spray. The spray is definitely like, it's very aggressive. I can't really judge this product unless I like wore this all day long, which I'm not. But I got the small one for $15. I suggest that if you want to try it, you get the $15 travel size one, and then you can always buy the big one and keep refilling the travel size and keep it in your makeup bag. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I thought this was really lovely, very full coverage. The applicator was a little bit hard on my face. It didn't feel like very lovely or nice, but it definitely did the job. The Melt Palette. I think for $25, or if you get it on a sale, it's worth it. If you pay $65, I don't really think it's worth it. You can probably find a lot of other shadows. The formula in it is a little bit inconsistent. Some shades are a little bit patchy. Some of the shimmers don't pack as much as the same punch, but I think the color story is really fabulous. I think the packaging is really fabulous. I really liked it. Okay, everybody, that's the full video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah! Bye, guys.